Number 1 may come as a bit of a surprise to you, so stick around to find out who it is. Hello everyone and welcome to Filmtastic. For our first video, we're going to be looking at our top 3 favourite superheroes. This is just our opinion, and if it differs from yours, let us know in the comments section below. Before we begin, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and comment "I subscribed" to be in with your chance to win our monthly shout out giveaway. At the beginning of each month, we'll give one lucky winner a shout out in our video. In at number 3, we have Wolverine. Wolverine was born as James Howlett in North Alberta, Canada during the late 1880s, supposedly to rich farm owners John and Elizabeth Howlett, though he's actually the illegitimate son of the Howlett's groundskeeper Thomas Logan. After Thomas is thrown off the Howlett's property for an attempted rape, apparently by his other son, simply named Dog, he returns to the Howlett Manor and kills John Howlett. In retaliation, young James kills Thomas with bone claws that emerge from the back of his hands as his mutation manifests. He flees with his childhood companion Rose and grows into manhood on a mining colony in the Yukon, adopting the name Logan. When Logan accidentally kills Rose with his claws, he flees the colony and lives in the wilderness among wolves, until he is captured and placed in a circus. Saul Creed, brother of Victor Creed, frees Logan, but after he betrays Logan and Clara Creed to Nathaniel Essex, Logan drowns Creed in Essex's potion. Logan returns to civilization, residing with the Blackfoot people. Following the death of his Blackfoot lover, Silver Fox, at the hands of Victor Creed, now known as Sabretooth, he is ushered into the Canadian military during World War I. Logan spends time in Mandrapore before settling in Japan, where he marries Itsu and has a son, Daken. Logan is unaware of his son for many years. At number 2, we have Spider-Man. In Forest Hills, Queens, New York, Midtown High School student Peter Benjamin Parker is a science whiz orphan living with his Uncle Ben and Aunt May. As depicted in Amazing Fantasy issue 15 in August 1962, he is bitten by a radioactive spider at a science exhibit and acquires the agility and proportionate strength of an arachnid. Along with heightened athletic abilities, Parker gains the ability to adhere to walls and ceilings. Through his native knack for science, he develops a gadget that lets him fire adhesive webbing of his own design through small wrist-mounted barrels. Initially seeking to capitalize on his new abilities, Parker dons a costume and, as Spider-Man, becomes a novelty television star. However, he blindly ignores the chance to stop a fleeing criminal, and his indifference ironically catches up with him when the same criminal later robs and kills his Uncle Ben. Spider-Man tracks and subdues the killer and learns, in the story's next to last caption, "With great power, there must also come great responsibility." In at number 1, the one you've all been waiting for, it's our personal favourite, Deadpool. Deadpool was originally conceived as a parody of the DC character Deathstroke, which is why his real name, Wade Wilson, is so similar to Deathstroke's Slade Wilson, but his story grew in the telling. In his first appearance, he was an antagonist to the New Mutants, hired by evil mutant Genesis to take down X-Man Cable and his cohorts. He kept popping up for the next couple of years as a pain in someone or else's rear end in the likes of Daredevil and the Avengers, and eventually was popular enough that he got one of his own miniseries, one in 1993 by Liefeld and the next in 1994 by Mark Waid, who didn't like him. He finally landed an ongoing title in 1997 written by Joe Kelly, where the shenanigans became more overtly parodic of superhero comic tropes, and Deadpool became less of a villain and more of an anti-hero. Essentially, he's a sociopath trying to do good with a questionable grasp on morality. Kelly's comics are where Deadpool first starts breaking the fourth wall, although it was Kelly's successor, Christopher J. Priest, that really ran with that. Gail Simone took over from Priest after a year, where Deadpool became Agent X for a while. Or did he? And when that run was cancelled, Fabian Nicieza stepped up in 2004 for 50 issues of Cable and Deadpool, in which the two mutants continually thrashed out haphazard ways of working together. So there you have it guys, our top 3 favourite superheroes. Is there anyone on here that you think shouldn't have been, or maybe some you were surprised by? Let us know in the comments section below. Until next time.